my alarm went off. It's 7. Means my son has to get in the bath in a little while to get ready for school. Let's see what I'm doing. Okay, I got that. Got this. This is what I'm doing. This thing is wonky. It's so weird. Ah, there we go. Ah, yeah. I'm learning as I go, so this whole video could be really long, and I'm sorry, but you know, feel free to turn it off. That is up way too big. Okay. But hopefully the guys that are interested, or you know, whoever's interested in learning, saying, you know, how you could make them or just how I make them. Who knows, this could be one of your yo-yos. Because, and there's, I'm working on, I think 12 yo-yos right now. And I want to get them all done and then post them online for trade with a list of specific models I'm looking for of yo-yos, as well as like just companies in general. Because I'm still, like, I've only really been paying attention to this stuff for like a year tops. So, look how tight that is. It's like, I shouldn't even have to use the tape, but I'm going to because it does, yeah, it does slip. But anyways, so I'm going to post all this stuff, and hopefully, you know, I'm open for suggestions. And I also want to know what you guys feel these are worth on our black market website. Like what would be the street value of my yo-yo? Because you know, then you know what mine is worth, what you could trade something you feel is worth the same amount, you know, and so we both feel like we get, you know, a fair deal. And that's, I just think that's sort of cool that we could do that. And I'm enjoying this whole little community thing that everybody has, you know, the whole, that Salinas or whatever that got passed around. I love reading about that every so often. You know, all the tricks, it's just cool how you know, when I was a kid, I had the Yo-Yo Times newsletter. I was the one kid in like my area that was into it. I got my friends played a little bit just because I was always doing it, but I was the only one into it. And the nearest people that I met that lived about an hour and a half from me, which, you know, in my family, that might as well be the moon. So I never made it there to hang out with them, to play anymore, or to be around anybody else to go, oh, did you see this book that came out? Or here's how you do that trick. So I learned by reading books. And if you've ever wanted to be frustrated, look at one of those old books and read how to do a brain twister or something. It's hard to understand like what they're talking about and what's actually happening and how to do it and where to move your hands. But yeah, now we got this, so I think it's awesome. Okay, so I got that side. That is not. That ain't the one I was working on. I'm too busy talking, sorry. Okay, sorry. I should probably just cut all that out. This is all waste. But, I don't know. Sort of reminds me of hanging out with my friends in their garage, working on projects, working on our cars. There's my car. That was my first car. I was 17 when I got that. You could do the math. It's a long time ago. Which the plan was that to give this to my son when he's old enough. So I want, you know, hopefully he'll be into it. We'll rebuild it, you know, fix it up for him. I just stopped driving that as a daily driver just, you know, 5 years ago, I think. So I drove it for like 20 years straight in the Northwest. So it's got some rust issues, but hopefully he'll like it and we'll fix it up and have fun, and then he'll put it to use. But that would, when I was in high school, you know, this is a 72. My son was born in 2014. When he's in high school, this would be like me rolling up to my high school in a Model T, would be the equivalent that he's going to be rolling up if he drove this to school. It'll be that big of an age difference. It's just seems crazy, but yeah. I always think that should be pretty cool. I mean, how many teenagers will have a VW at that point? Like, I grew up, everyone I knew had them. That's why I got one, is because I knew where the parts were. I knew the guys who could work on them, and they showed me how. And so, and they were cheap. I think they're still cheaper than, you know, a lot of cars out there. But getting harder to find parts, and even harder to find a mechanic. Shave a little off and try to even it out. Want to get rid of that chattering that's going to cause vibe. See, that's bad right there. That would have, that's what makes stuff really loud. Gonna put a nice flat rim. Around it. Yeah. You see that? Now, and I'm gonna have to do this again on this A1 because I have this as a through axle design. So I'll have to, when I glue the axle through, I'll have to retouch this stuff right here. But I just want to see more where I am. That feels good. This concave now needs to be worked. But now that this is flat, I could just flop it over and tape it on there just like this side was. This tape is a blessing and a curse. It sticks. It's pretty awesome. But it's really gummy. It just, like, if it touches itself, it rolls over. You ain't unrolling it. It's like duct tape, but duct tape at least doesn't stick to itself. This is double-sided duct tape, essentially. Just without the plastic on one side. It just double-sided. And it's even got the little string in it to reinforce. It's made by super glue too. Okay, where am I? Sorry, guys. But now I would have some music for us to listen to, but I'm filming this on my phone where I have my music, so don't have a FM radio in my garage anymore. It's something I should change, actually, now that I think about it, because, you know, I have my little Bluetooth here for my phone, but I never envisioned myself filming myself doing anything, so, except for that one film in college, but there was a lot of money involved. No, I'm just kidding. It's from a movie. TV show. Okay, I gotta stand up to see it. It's looking pretty good. Gotta leave that nice crisp line there. I like that. And I'd already lacquered this piece. Some of them I'd already lacquered one side of, like the inside, so that I could glue them together. Then I glued them together, and that's when I stopped. So this one had lacquer in it, so it still has lacquer in this little groove. I think I might leave it. I don't know. It's a little wonky. I'll have to set it up on an axle just to try it out. But this stuff, well, here. This is what it looks like on the top and bottom of this board. Stinky. Like when you cut it, I don't know if it's the food or it was in a basement or a swamp or I don't know. But you cut into this and it's like rancid smelling. So I think I'm going to have to lacquer this just to hide that smell. It still stinks. Even though I cut off all the outside, which that was the worst, when you're getting through this outside layer of lacquer and wax and food and dye, or, you know, stain, I don't know, smoke. There's definitely a hint of old cigarette smoke, which, you know, when it's old, it's horrible. That old soaked in smoke smell. And hey, I smoked for most of my life, so even smokers know it stinks. They just lie to themselves. that old smoky smell at least. New smoke, I don't really mind still. But let's see, I got that guy done, and I did one of these guys and sort of showed you the same deal, what I'm doing. I do have, let's see, let's try this guy and this guy. This guy is a little bit better specimen, so I'm going to try it out on this guy first, just because the rims on this are, where's my, see, this one is a little bit more extreme, so I don't know, I just want to see what I'm going to have to do to that. But I don't know, I don't know, I should just end this video right here, huh? Because I have more stuff to show you. Yeah. I'm tired. So, well, let me see. I don't know what else I could tell you. I'll probably make another video on laying them up and gluing them. I'll record showing that and like final assembly and touch up and making sure everything's as pretty as I can make it. And hopefully you guys will want some, and you know, hook me up with I talked to somebody that has like a heist, and man, there's a bunch of people hit me up last time when I traded off a pumpkin spice, and that was the real thing that made me go, okay, I need to make a lot more of these, because I make a couple and I got like 5 people hitting me up in within an hour, you know. And so, hey, see how it goes, see how you guys like it. Let me know. Again, I'll post this, try to get this on tonight, so you guys could look at it and leave me comments and tell me, you know, lacquer, no lacquer, what I could do different. So I'm just here to show you, man. I'm not trying to make money doing a YouTube channel or anything like that. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing, and you know, I don't know, make some new friends maybe sometime. I play Fortnite. Yeah, it's the one game I play. So if anybody wants to play Fortnite with me, talk yo-yos, that would be super cool, because I don't talk to anyone while I'm playing, and I don't know anybody online, so I don't try. So I don't know, whatever. Yeah, let me know. Hope you guys like it. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you very much.